How many days left just in this? Okay, I still have the entire thing to go. And this doesn't reset for another 4 days. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna continue doing this. I just have to hope people are actually doing this. Yeah, finally. I'm gonna go ahead and do all this. Ooh, Thought Slayer. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know why they said word up. Do I have any? Actually, yeah, I do. I have 4. Oop. Oh. So there's a bunch of events I should be doing, right? I think there's one event based around co-op. Apparently one of the events is like really horribly set up, at least according to Brand Online. But I don't know, at some point I stopped listening to what other people said about things, and I'll only trust them when I experience them directly. Though to be honest, I don't expect events, like more smaller events in everything, to be like really good. They're just small events to tide us over. That's why they don't start the moment the patch updates. They only start at random points throughout the throughout each patch, throughout each phase as well. Like we didn't. I don't think the aphid one started the moment 5.1 was like introduced. We didn't get it until like a few days after it started, I believe. Thanks for healing me before it starts, because the moment the battle starts, I can't be healed. Nope, I'm frozen. Good old Barbara freeze. I'm trying to think of any like standard event that was like super amazing. Like there's differences between like the normal mini events and then the patch events. Patch events are the big ones that have lots of stuff and give the most rewards. The small ones usually don't matter that much. The small ones are just there if you want to get some extra primos. And even then it's usually not that many. I think the best mini events were probably... I see, none of them are memorable. That's the thing. You just do what the event tells you and just don't listen to the other parts of it. Like how it's structured. Like it really doesn't matter that much. Oh, I forgot I don't have enough. I have to leave. I need to go get more. Uh... Ah, it's raining. Wait, frick. That's annoying. It shouldn't be raining here because it's the same tile. Yeah. Nope, I didn't grab it. There we go. That should be enough. This way I also don't have extras. Yippee. I hate having extras. I have to use up everything. That's why when I start making food in game, I just cook everything I can, even if it's like kind of a waste of resources. That's why I have like hundreds of things. Yeah, I didn't want to do my normal commissions today. Thank God I finally understand how that works. Banner still hasn't changed. It's kind of crazy. How many more days do we have for the Shalom and banner? Still 2 more days. I just can't wait for it to end, to be honest. Okay, let me think about this. Do I want to make more? 20 any more golds? Or do I need any more? Yeah, I only need golds. Golds are all I need. So I can actually craft everything in the gold to see how much I have. No, that's a multiple of 3. Yep, that's why you do that. Yeah, I have 17 total. Also need to make sure I get these, which I can't do today now. Oh wait, now that's a waste then. I just used all of mine. Well, actually, no, I have this. So I can actually go still do the 2 that I want to do. Yeah. I'm going to continue farming all of this because I do still need a lot of it. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to start immediately then. Gotta do this 5 times. How much does it say? 75% pyro damage? Yeah, 75% pyro damage bonus. It is much quicker just doing myself. I will say co-op has felt slowly worse over the years. I'm not sure why. Because I feel like people care too much about using the strongest sets that everyone just uses the strongest sets. Like, I had someone comment on a video, the one where I'm talking about all the people in Zenless on Zero who are using the how about how no one uses triple 2 sets like I do? And they were like, yeah, because everyone chooses the strongest set. I'm like, but why does everyone know what the strongest set is? If everyone uses the strongest set, then it just becomes kind of boring. Like, this set that I made of Arlecchino, I made with 0 guides. It's literally just, I threw a bunch of shit on her and she does damage. That's it. That is the only philosophy for having made this set. Realistically, I could swap some of this around. Well, yeah. I could get more attack with that, but I'm not going to bother. But, like, this is just a generic set. I'm not using, like, the recommended set, which is, I'm pretty sure they made it so it shows up, doesn't it? Yeah, Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy. I own, like, 2 pieces of that set. And like other people, like I use 2-piece Noblesse, 2-piece Heart of Depth. I don't remember or know if this is the best set for him because I didn't look any guides. I used Obsidian Codex here. Husk of Opulent Dreams, of course, was just the most obvious for me. Uh, she's just not. She's just kind of there. I think I usually run Wanderer's Troop. You're just running 2 attack percent sets that I farmed like this set that she's been using. I've had this being used since like 2.6. No, whenever this stuff released. I don't remember which version that was in. It was the Chasm, that's all I remember. Like in that version, I've been using that same exact set after farming like 2-3 days. Like my Shenna set has not changed in 2 years. I missed. That sucks. Oh, 2,400 or 24,000 from the shield breaking. It's kind of funny. I think it's because everyone really does just look at guides and stuff to find out what like the best stat ratio and stuff is, and that's like really boring. And I don't get why everyone does it. Like I have a rule when I play games. When I start, I cannot look at guides for a year after I start. And for Genshin, that lasted much, much longer. Mostly because I hadn't actually made the rule back then. I just hated guides, and I still do. I still hate trying to use guides and stuff for like the whole point of the game is to have fun, not to just use the best strategy and stuff. Like it's just so boring. Like I don't know, get into things where it's like people are like, "Hey, why are you not using this set?" I'm like, "Cause I don't want to." Or why are you using this character in this domain? Because I want to. You got a problem? Like on Zen the Sun Zero, I still can't use guides until, well, next July. So like 3/4 of a year from now. And in Star Rail, because the PS5 release didn't release until October, so it's just barely past a year. And I'm still not going to use guides for all these characters. I'm not even, like, and it's not just guides that I don't look at. I still haven't seen, I didn't see the 5.1 special program until after I had done everything that was introduced into 5.1, besides events, of course, but I didn't even watch that part of the special program. The only way I watch special programs now is through other channels. So, like, I only watch the special programs now through Bran Online, whenever he posts them, and that's it. Like, I try to avoid special programs, I avoid anything, I avoid character demo. I haven't watched a character demo in, like, a year and a half. For any of the 3 games. I've never even watched a Star Rail demo. I've literally never watched one. Because I avoid any and all content for the future updates. Until I've actually finished that update. For example, whenever I came back to Genshin a little while back, I think it's been, well, I mean, it was in 5.0. When 5.0 actually started. But whenever I finally finished doing all of the stuff I had backlogged, I still haven't done a bunch of like stuff in like these areas and stuff. I still haven't finished a bunch of like the really long world quests. But when I completed like all the story quests and stuff, I actually went through and watched like every single special program from Brown Online from like 3.6 to 5.0. And then I finally watched the most recent one after I finished the story for 5.0. Multiple of 3. Okay, how many do I have total? 31. I need a bunch of those. Let me just go ahead and craft like 50, 60 of them. I don't know how many I need. What was the last character demo I watched? I don't know. Probably like no, 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 no. I think I saw like the end of it. No. It might have been Neuvillette. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Neuvillette. I think this was the last one I watched. The thing is, there's still a bunch I haven't seen. I still haven't seen Linny's. I haven't seen Baiju's. I saw Dea's. Oh, Hathem's. I don't think I saw Wanderers. There's probably a bunch in here I haven't really watched. A bunch of these like 2 point blank ones I've watched, but some of the 3.0 ones, and then most of the 4.0 and all of the 5.0s I haven't watched. I don't bother with watching him. It's not his birthday. I guess it's because I used to end up watching a lot of content where people were always talking about like uh, things that were added to the game and then complaining about them. And I guess I just got really tired of it. Like people I'm trying to think of some things that people were really complaining about. Like some things that happened over time that were like really annoying. I think one of them was probably one I care very little about nowadays, which is Dea. I think it was just because she was just kind of seen as bad. But and I agreed for a while, but at some point I realized she's not bad. She's just different from what other people consider good. And at some point I just started to realize, what if I just stopped caring what everyone said? I stopped looking at like usage percentages and KQM. I think I stopped using that a while ago. Weirdly enough, I never even used it for Kuching. I think I had an image from KQM on Kuching downloaded for a very long time. But now I just build characters however I feel like. You are not wearing the right weapon. Okay, I was about to say your attack looked a little different. I think the best way to play the game is to just use whatever set and whatever characters you feel like using. Like, this is my Furina set. Is this normal? Probably not. I don't actually know. I don't know what the normal set is. This is I use 4-piece Thundering Fury for Shinobu. I use this, which does not seem like a normal set to have on your Kirara, who should be holding this actually. But that's because I didn't build her solely for her shield. She's a pocket nuke. That's her entire existence. She's meant to be a pocket nuke. That's why I cared more about upgrading this thing than anything else. I'm trying to think of other characters who uses... My Hu Tao had Dendro damage percent for the longest time. I use more so say Hunter on him right now, but that's just because it's currently the easiest to get crit rate on him. I do use Ashgrave and Drinking Horn though. I'm pretty sure there are better weapons I own, but I wouldn't really know. I don't know, maybe Ring of Yaksha is better, or Prototype Amber, but I use Ashgrave and Drinking Horn. Is it the same percentage? It is. This is almost level 60, but I still use them. Like, I play the game very inefficiently compared to most people. But I stopped caring about efficiency a very long time ago. I still do the same in the other games too. In Star Rail, even though past a year I don't use guides on the game, I think I used a guide like once or twice, but then I was like, I'm not gonna do that anymore. And so I just started using whatever sets I felt like. And of course, people still will constantly be like, hey, you should do this instead of this. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not going to. Like, there was this one person who said that even when I've hit when I get the full hand on Qingchua, to use her ult anyway, because using her ult is just better or something. I'm not sure, actually. I think there's a buff from it that I just don't remember it has. And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, but that's not why I use it. And then there are people complaining about, or we're talking about how you shouldn't use Bronya with Firefly because the buff doesn't help her. I'm like, I don't care. I don't use her for the buff. Like, the buff is cool and all that she gives, but I've cared less about the buff and more about the fact that she lets your character go immediately next. I use Bronya for speed control and debuffing. Granted, there are healers that can well, not really debuffing, but buff cleansing. And like, I have Gallagher who can do the same thing, but I never cared about using Gallagher for that. Also, using Gallagher's thing constantly is just annoying to me. I almost never use his skill. I use his ultimate and basic attack pretty much every time, because that's like the best way for him to heal. Like, he heals a lot with his skill, but I still feel better using him the other way around. It's been a while since I did this fight. Actually, I think Kachina is actually the best one for this. Of course, I still haven't looked at the Zenless Zone Zero guide, but I still do things on the game that are just like not seen as normal, like the 222 thing I mentioned earlier. Oh, wait, yeah, I forgot about this. I forgot I can't get it off of him. Forgot that's not a thing. Yeah, that bug's still not fixed. On. Let me actually leave the domain. It's easier if you one cycle them because the second phase gets annoying with the broken ground. I think I put a use for him. Not using Kanich because Kanich is really weird on that. I guess I'll just use Kuching. I could use Nivelette. That'd be funny. I don't know if my sentiments towards guides are held by anyone else in the community, but to be honest, at this point, I don't really care anymore. It's a single player game. Oh, the things go away when the battle starts. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, the echoes disappear. Cool. There we go. So there's that. Okay, I can transform to those. I should have Dream Solvent. I think. I don't remember where to check. Like also another thing that I find pretty interesting is that I have. Where are they? So many. I have so many of them. Where are they? There they are. I have 23 crowns of insight right now. I've been stockpiling crowns of insight since I started playing the game. Not to mention, I also just did not do a lot of things during the game. Another thing about it, I think it's just the gaming community in general has become too big on doing things efficiently rather than funly. Where do Dream Solvents sit? I thought they were in there, but they're not. I doubt they'd be in here. No. Am I just blind? Where's Dream Solvents? What grouping do they sit in? I might just not have any Dream Solvents. That would make sense. Okay, you'd think they'd sit in here with all this stuff, but they don't. Again, I might just not have any. Now I need to do Fontaine. This one. Need to make sure to do these today because it's Sunday. And tomorrow it resets. I don't know. At this point, I think I'm just rambling. Nope. Boop. I don't think it would be really cool. I really do wish that, Oh, okay.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
I wish that you could have multiple characters, multiple of the same character fight in these.
With rising flames. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. The countdown has begun. Have a taste of
Okay.
who's next.
Where's she? I'll just auto target. There we go. I don't know if she is.
Is it my turn? Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent.
Where did our Chi-Chi go? Why did... Chi-Chi is just dead. Okay, can you fight me, please? Okay, never mind. Targeted the Zolonin.
My blade is all that remains. Sometimes only the beginning.
Yoink. Goodbye. Did someone already leave? Okay, no. Wait, no. Yeah, someone did leave. I think it might just be my different upbringing for gaming that made me see stuff like guides and just gaming in general the way I do. Like my first ever game, ever, first video game would probably be kindergarten, maybe first grade. It would probably have been, what was it called? It was a Leapfrog Explorer Ben 10 game. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I genuinely cannot remember. Huh. It was a really long time ago. But like that was my first ever game. And because it was just on Leap, I think more than just that. It's not just the fact that that was my first game, but it was the fact that oh, do I really not have any? I just don't have any dream solvents. That sucks. Okay. Well, whatever. I'll get them later. Probably. Maybe I'll do only weeklies tomorrow. Actually, uh, what days? What day was it that's free? I think it might be Wednesday, because I think the other one's a Monday, Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday I'll probably do all my weekly stuff. I think the thing that made it most interesting was when I first came into contact with the internet itself. I mean, like, I had... Let me try to think. My first ever device of my own that wasn't, like, a Leapfrog or something, which was, like, the only other device I had up to that point, was a Galaxy Tab 3 Kids. That thing broke. I got a Galaxy Tab 4. It still works, but I don't touch it. But I didn't get that till the third grade. Third grade was when I first got my actual first device, and even then it could barely do much. And then I got my first phone. I got it in 7th grade. And then I got the next phone. I still have all these phones. I got the because the first one was an A6, and then I got the A11 in, what was an A11, right? A6 and A11? I think that was it, yeah. And then an A11 I got in 9th grade. And then I got a new phone, the one I currently use now, late 12th, or late 11th, early 12th grade? No, I already had it by senior year, I think. So I think it was late 11th grade, like really late 11th grade. Birthday, I'm pretty sure. rather than Christmas like the other two. Uh, First laptop I got in late ninth grade, which is the one that's right here. Well, no, mid ninth grade because it was Christmas of 2020, which is the one that's right here. It doesn't have a battery. Then I got the other two laptops just for existing, and I didn't have any actual, like, I wasn't given a new laptop after that. I got this one just for school, and that one I just got because Mom didn't know how to open into it anymore. I had to do a whole bunch of shenanigans with breaking into my parents' Outlook account that they hadn't used in, like, 11 years. I didn't get my own, even though I got the tablet in 4th grade, 3rd, 4th grade, I didn't get my own YouTube account or like Google account until like I think it was mid 6th grade, where Dad had actually put a YouTube account onto my thing. Well, he used my Gmail account to make a YouTube account, and he set it up himself. I didn't do it. He set it up to work as a channel. I didn't do that. He did, which I found was pretty interesting. Like, this YouTube channel wouldn't exist if he hadn't made it back then. And then there was... I still haven't really used... There are some things that I still don't really do on YouTube, like actually keep up with uploads of certain YouTubers. I watch uploads in bulk. I never watch videos when they come out. I don't find that to be necessary. Like, I think my limited actual active access to the internet really did change my perspective on gaming as a whole. When was the first time I actually interacted with the community of the game I played? Because there are a lot, like actually interacted with the community with the game. It would have been Genshin, I think. Genshin was the first game in which I actually interacted with the community to some degree of the game itself. But even now, I don't really do that anymore. Not really. I interact with some of them, but not most of them. That's the case with the multiplayer Universe games. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm just gonna go ahead and end this recording. This has been already too long.